new president, of course, Vice President Shimallis Abdisa. The Chafe has ratified his appointment, and Shimallis has addressed the Chafe his ever speech, actually the first ever speech in front of the Chafe as Vice President. I was going to tell us more.
Chafe Oromia, in its urgent meeting, appointed Shimallis Abdisa as Vice President of Oromia Regional State. Shimallis has got first degree in philosophy from Addis Ababa University and his master's degree from South African University in the same field of study. After his sworn, Shimallis delivered the inaugural speech to the members of Chafe Oromia. The newly appointed Vice President said that he is committed enough to serve the Oromo people through following the footsteps of the reformist leader.
Kabajamaa Cafee kana fuulduratti yemmuu fudhadhu jaarraa tokko oliif qabsoo uummata Oromoo.
I'm so proud to receive this big responsibility in front of this honorable Chafe, because the question of equality, justice, rights, and the equal distribution of economy of the Oromo people that count is more than a century and has paid the people large sacrification. When this all things get solution by winning idea without any weapon, by the opportunity I've got, I am ready to discharge my responsibility through following footsteps of my senior reformist leaders. Shimallis emphasized that a wide range of work is at the forefront to sustain the already started unifying the Oromo people.
Qaanqeen bilisummaa arguu eegalle fiduu kana dandeenye waan hundaa olitti uummatni Oromoo tokkummaadhaan dhaabbachuu eegaluu isaati.
The glimmer of hope for liberation we have seen has come by the unity of the Oromo people. The core pillars of the unity of the Oromo people are nationalism, winning idea, and good leadership. Therefore, through accommodating these pillars, we have to transform this generation. The newly enacted Vice President underlined that the importance of peace and stability for the transformation of the region as well as the country at large.
Qabsoo yeroo dheeraa fi wareegama qaaliitti kaffalaa turre keessaa ijoon dhimma nageenyaati.
We have made a bitter struggle for peace. Oromo need peace because it sacrificed a lot for peaceful coexistence of the nation of the country. We will work day and night to ensure peace and security of our people than any other time. We will also work on combating border conflicts with great attention. In exposing the anti-peace elements, we will work on level-based through coordinating our people. Shimallis called on scholars, youth, and all Oromo people to contribute their part to sustain the victory gained in political arena in economic aspects.
Hayyootni Oromoo dargaggoonni akkasumas Oromootni hundi beekumsa dandeettiif mallaqa qaban hunda.
Scholars, youth, and the larger Oromo people should work in unison for the development of Oromia. To succeed this, they should stand by the side of their leaders. If we do so, we can sustain the political victory we have gained so far. And we can also, in economic aspects, liberation without economy is nothing. So we have to work with our maximum effort on economic issues.
Shimallis Abdisa, the Vice President of the Oromia Region State, has played a significant role to benefit the Oromo people in his prior careers. Oluma Baina tells us more.
The role of Team Lama in saving the country from falling apart was very significant. The team has got recognitions and acceptances from the larger public. Shimallis Abdisa is among strong and committed key role players of the team. He had been confronting and fighting issues that hinders the benefit of Oromo people and Oromia in a very difficult situations. For instance, he is remembered for his strong stand about the issue of Oromia special interests from Finfinne city. Shimallis had been serving in various positions in Oromia regional state, including his recent position as Chief of Staff of the Office of Prime Minister. Now, he is appointed as Vice President of the Oromia Regional State, following Lamma Magarsa's new appointment as Minister of the National Defense Force. Shimallis said that he has high commitment to forward the reforms started in the region by the former President of the region, Lamma Magarsa. He also appreciated Lamma Magarsa for his contribution to save the country from many risks.
Hoggansa adda durummaa horachuudhaan duudhaa dimokiraasii fi sirna gadaa Oromoo dhugoomsiteetta.
You have realized that the value of Oromo Gada system in our country. Oromo's struggle was also realized under your strategic and strong leadership. Your contribution in building the nation is also unforgettable. Shimallis also promised that he will forward the achievements and successes started in the region by the leadership of Lamma Magarsa.
Anis hoggansa ati kennaa turtee fi qabsoo jijjiiramaa kana keessatti
I'm also ready to forward your workers as I'm one of your leadership result and a part of the change. I'm also very happy to get the opportunity to lead this great nation. I'm ready to pay all the necessary sacrifices.
The newly elected vice president of the Romanian state studied philosophy at Addis Ababa University, and we heard information about his thesis that he wrote it on liberty and order, entitled that way. Former president of the Romanian state, Lemma Magarsa, said, now of course appointed as Minister of Defense, said it is a great honor to serve the great Oromo people. And Lemma has forwarded his gratitude to those who supported him when he was president of the Romanian state, and said apologies for those things that he may have done wrong, as Magarsa reports.
Lemma Magarsa took power as president of the Oromia Regional State in October 2016. Lemma is vice chairman of ODP, the ruling party in the region. In a short period of time, Lemma has got acceptance and popularity at regional and national level. Many believe that Lemma served his nation with dedication to establish a strong economy, peaceful and stable region. He also contributed much in solidifying relation between Oromia and Amhara regions. The charismatic, humble and the reformist Lemma has now replaced as vice president of the Oromia Regional State by Shimelis Abdisa, former chief of staff of Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed. The House of People's Representatives has appointed Lemma Magarsa as Minister of Defense. Lemma, while delivering a farewell speech to the Jafe, said he came to power when Oromia was in chaos by public protest, but tried his level best to serve the Oromo people. Lemma added that even if he is appointed at the federal level, he is committed enough to serve his people.
I came to power when the country was at the verge of disintegration. But I've tried my best to solve the challenges. Without hesitation, I served my people with full energy. Even if we didn't achieve as much as we wanted, we believe that we showed some hope for the future. For me, as a family man, my life is valuable, but I'm always ready to give my life for my people. Wherever I go, my heart is always with my people.
Lemma, in his speech, underlined that due to complicated problems, being president of Oromia is a big assignment. He said to stabilize the region, several measures have been taken, in which he asked forgiveness from all for his actions.
The Oromo youth, intellectuals, and the entire people were with us. We couldn't achieve this without our people's support. So our success is not only ours, it is the success of the entire Oromo people. So my greatest gratitude goes to my people. I've taken various measures to stabilize Oromia, but if anyone is not pleased with my decisions, please forgive me.
The tough situation of the region caused obstacles to achieve satisfactory results, said Lemma, but he said encouraging results also achieved during this time. The newly appointed Minister of Defense, Lemma Magarsa, assured during his speech that he is ready to continue to exert the efforts he started.
Even if I'm assigned as Minister of Defense, I'm ready to serve my people. I'm committed enough to continue the struggle we have started with our people.
Lemma, in his speech, underscored that it is essential to effectively discharge this historic responsibility, adding he expects a lot from the new administration to strengthen unity and solidarity among the Oromo people.
Working in unity is what we need to do. Now, I'm not your president. There is a newcomer. Whatever happens, we have to continue our struggle. I expect a lot from the new administration.
This charismatic guy, Lemma Magarsa, known for his word Ethiopianness addiction, Ethiopianness susno, that actually tried to unite the nation, saying that an engine for the reform that is underway. Actually, that took some years in challenge and 1 year now in peace. A warm farewell ceremony was organized here in Adama town to recognize the extraordinary deeds of the former president of the Oromia state, Lemma Magarsa, when he was president of this region. Mukhtar Haji tells us more.
He was spontaneously came out of a large crowded political elite in Apidio and appointed as a president of Oromia Regional State in October 2017 with a humble political ideology to liberate the disparate Oromia region in particular and Ethiopia at large by widespread protest of terror used all over the country due to political darkness long awaited in the country. As he was promised to the public to bring intensive socio-economic and political changes, he has achieved what he was dreamed to realize within less than a couple of years. That is a charismatic former president of Oromia Regional State, Lamma Magarsa, who left his golden and iconic fingerprint in Oromia region by designing political strategy and policies that really be transform people of the region, with preaching for peace and coexistence with all neighboring people and regions with Oromia. Farewell ceremony was organized for former president of Oromia region, Lamma Magarsa, by Oromia Regional State government after he was being appointed as Minister of Defense. The farewell ceremony was organized by Oromia Regional Government to Obolamma with an attendance of high regional and federal government officials, including Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed. While appreciating commitments by Lamma Magarsa as president at both regional and federal levels, the newly appointed president with the rank of Vice, Shimalis Abdisa, said leaders at different levels have to learn a lot from transformational leaders who came out with Medemer Ida'amus synergy philosophy to Ethiopia.
Boqonnaan har'a geenye kun boqonnaa baay'ee walxaxaa fi qabsoo olaanaa barbaadu hojii nu gaafatudha.
The chapter we have attained now is awaiting us with a great challenges that we would successfully execute ahead. We started a long journey filled with serious challenges that we will fight by working day and night to win. We should learn a lot from our transformational leaders how to work for citizens. They taught us how to build a nation so that we are expected to create humble and beautiful Oromia that citizens live in peace and coexistence. On the event, Deputy Prime Minister Demeqe Mokonnin and the Vice President of Tigray Regional State Government, Dr. Debretsion Gebremikael, have made a speech. Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed, after congratulating iconic leaders, has created many phrases how important Lamma Magarsa was in the political transformation of Ethiopia. The Premier lauded that Lamma Magarsa has been realized the expected change by the Oromo people.
Jalle Lamma Magarsa Waggalam Waggasadi Wagga Hordurat.
Lamma Magarsa, his ultimate interest 2, 3, and 4 years before was to liberate the Oromo people who has been struggled for over a century. He did and realized that with a great commitment and sacrifice, even up to paying his life, Lamma has changed the history of Oromo people and realized unity among all Oromo people. Lamma is expected to realize and achieve peace in Ethiopia, East Africa, and even Africa using his diversified experience in the regard. I wish him all the best in his coming career. Dr. Abiy said, serving Oromo people is seen as a being blessed so that the newly appointed leaders have to work to their level best following the footsteps of Lamma Magarsa. The Premier called upon the public to be by the sides of newly elected officials to really transform Oromo people to next chapters.
Yeah, a wonderful farewell ceremony that was held here. And by the way, the new Vice President of the Oromia Regional State has officially started his job. And today he is in Dambidolo, Kellam Wallagga zone, western part of Oromia, to discuss with the public. Actually, they held discussion around there. Haramaya University disclosed that it has been conducting various researches to solve long-standing socioeconomic problems of the surrounding community. The university has presented its research findings to the public. Mukhtar Haji again has a story.
Residents witnessed that they have been benefiting from agricultural research done by Haramaya University. After the research work implementation, our product and productivity have dramatically been increased. So I can witness that research work implementation is very important. We can produce 3 times per annum by using available access of water we had in our area. Dr. Mengistu Kadama's research and publishing director of Haramaya University has said his university has been accessing the local farmers with modern agricultural technologies that support to increase products and productivity. We can demonstrate different agricultural technologies on our demonstration sites to access the farmer with possible technologies that they deserve
to use on their farm load. Agricultural experts of Kansas University of United States of America, Dr. Terefe Tesosad, supporting agriculture in Ethiopia is to transform economy of the country to the next chapter. Though every facilities are not available in the country regarding potential to the modern farming technology, it is possible to fulfill subsistence food production in Ethiopia. Acting President of Haramaia University, Dr. Jamal Yusuf, on the occasion said, identifying drawbacks is very important before undertaking research to support agricultural transformation. Primary problem-solving research need to be undertaken first. Then it need to undertake proper research to transform agriculture in particular. Haramaia University is ready to undertake research in connection with how to use groundwater for developing agriculture easily.
Yeah, that is among the purposes why universities are established, and the society around that university should benefit like the Haramaia University has been doing. And thanks for watching. Have a good time. Bye-bye.
OBN, OBN.